Everybody, how's it going? So here's a really quick tutorial on using Screencastify for your presentation. So as I said in the directions, you'll go ahead and make the Google slideshow just like you would have if you were doing this actually in class. So I have mine made right here. Whoops, that's not what we're doing yet. Okay, so once I have my presentation made, I want to come over and open up Screencastify, which I should now have in my extensions bar up here to the right of the search bar. It's the little red pink arrow. So if I click on that, by default, it's always on desktop and the microphone is always turned on. Keep that on. If you want to have us see a little window of you down in the bottom here, you can certainly do that. Like, hey, there I am. But maybe we don't want to do that. You don't have to. It's not a big deal. As long as we can hear your voice, that's fine. So once you have all that straightened out, if you hit record, and then it'll ask you what exactly you should record, just keep it on your entire screen. That's fine. So I hit share, and it gives me a countdown, and then here I go. So hello, everybody. I would like to share with you one of my favorite musicians, performers, a woman named Margot Price. She's done a lot of Tiny Desk concerts, blah, 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 blah. In fact, one of her older ones was for her previous album, and there's a really great song on it. Give it a listen. And so then I press play, and we can hear it. And we'll imagine we heard maybe a couple of minutes of it, and then I go on. So, hey, look, she is just awesome. You should listen to her stuff. Do it now. And I'm done. Okay, once I am done, I can exit out of this and I can come back over to Screencastify, and I want to just press the big old stop button. And then it'll show me what I have. So here's a couple of things to do once you have it in Screencastify. First of all, please change the title from untitled to I mean, maybe if we keep it easy, it could be sharing time, whatever it is, whoever it is that you have done yours on. You can see that it's playing my video, so I can see how it looks. If, and there's a good chance that this might be the case, there's stuff that at the beginning and end you don't really want. Really simple. I come over, click on my little scissors, and let's say it took me a few seconds to really get going. I can just, get rid of that. And then maybe at the end, there's me fumbling around going back to Screencastify. I don't need any of that stuff in there. I can also get rid of some of that. And then I just hit save trim, and it'll take a couple seconds here to get that video trimmed. There we go. So it'll be just the parts that you want, which is really nice. If there is something more that you want to edit out of your video, but not from the beginning or end, but actually from the middle, then go to the editor. And I'm sorry if you didn't see what I just did there. So open an editor, go ahead and open your Screencastify editor. This gives you a little bit more ability to precisely edit. So let's say somewhere in the middle of my video, I totally lost track of what I'm saying, and there's like 20 seconds of dead air, right? If I click on the scissors right here and come to the middle, I can set my playhead, if you can see that little gray, and then I can drag it over to wherever I continued to just sort of to do what I'm doing right now, which is to not speak very clearly. You can see I can separate the clip, and then I can place the playhead wherever that other spot is. I can separate the clip, and now I can just get rid of this 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever it is that is not good. Okay, but I don't want to really do any of that, so I'm going to go back to undo and put it all back together. All right, let me go back to our original screen here. So the other thing then, once you have it exactly how you want it, you're going to share it with me, and this is really easy to do. Couple different possibilities. One is you'll see the big blue copy shareable link. If I click on that, it just automatically copies a link to my clipboard. So now I can go to my email and I can email Mr. Glass the link, and then he'll have it, and I'm done. The other thing is you'll notice that it automatically saves into your Google Drive, which is really nice. So if you want to just share it with me that way, just make sure you're doing all this in your Glumber225 account. But if I click on, oops, sorry, I guess I have to come down here to more options, and then you'll see view on drive. And this will take me just straight to the video on drive. And I click on my three dots, more actions up here in the top right. And the very first thing is share. Open that up and just share it with me, S Glass Glumber225. All right. And I think that's really all you need to know. And then once I have it, I can post it to Classroom, and you can hear all the great comments. And I really appreciate you doing this for the class, even though it's not the way that we originally thought this was all going to happen. So any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing what it is that you have to share. Thanks, everybody. So long.